Okay, so today we're doing a deep dive into the Vietnamese Lunar New Year, or Tet.
Right.
But we're not talking about, the food or the fireworks. We're zeroing in on this really specific, almost high-stakes idea you find in the sources.
Mm-hmm.
The idea that you can basically engineer your own luck for the next year.
It is absolutely high stakes. The tradition is called Xong Dat,
Xong Dat.
or first footing. And the premise is, it's simple, but honestly a little terrifying.
Okay.
The very first person who crosses your threshold after midnight on New Year's Eve, that person determines the fortune for the entire family for the whole year.
The old saying, what starts well, ends well.
Exactly that. It's the belief that the sort of energy of that first guest gets imprinted on the home.
So if someone successful and healthy walks in, you get a successful, happy year.
That's the idea.
But looking through these guides, this isn't something people leave to chance, is it?
Right.
It's not like you just hope a lucky person wanders by.
Oh, not at all. It's a strategic operation.
Right.
I mean, the way the sources describe it, it sounds less like a party and more like executive headhunting. Families will scout their social circles weeks ahead of time.
To find the chosen one.
To find the chosen one, yeah.
So what are the criteria for being a good first footer? What makes someone the right candidate?
Well, there are a couple of layers. The first one is astrological.
Okay.
The candidate's zodiac sign has to be compatible with the homeowner's zodiac sign for that specific year. If the stars don't align, you're out.
A hard pass. But I'm guessing it's about more than just a birth date?
Oh, definitely. The sources really stress things like success and moral capital.
Moral capital.
Yeah, you want someone with a good aura, someone successful, maybe highly educated, or even just someone who's genuinely content with their life.
So you're basically importing their good fortune.
You're physically bringing their success into your home. It's like contagious magic.
Okay, so you're picked. You're the lucky charm. What's the protocol? What do you actually do?
It's a performance, a little ritual. You can't just show up empty-handed.
Right.
You bring small gifts, maybe some nice tea or wine, and definitely the classic red envelopes with lucky money for any children in the house.
But the words are the important part, I gather.
The wishes are critical, and you have to be specific.
Not just a generic Happy New Year.
No, you target their needs. You wish the grandparents long life. You wish the business people a thriving trade. For the kids, you wish them high academic rank.
You're speaking their best year into existence for them.
And the host immediately reciprocates. They'll serve you their best New Year's treats, maybe some special tea. It's this mutual lock-in of goodwill for the year.
This brings up a funny social dynamic that one of the articles mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
If being the first foot is such a curated, important role, it makes dropping by unannounced on New Year's morning seem incredibly risky.
It is. It basically creates a social lockdown. Historically, people were, genuinely scared of accidentally being the wrong first foot at a friend's house.
Because if you're not the chosen one...
You could be the curse.
Wow.
Yeah, imagine you just pop over to say hello, you realize you're the first person there, and, you've personally had a terrible year. You might have just passed that bad luck on.
So the polite thing to do is actually to stay home.
Exactly. Unless you have a specific invitation, you stay away. It's a fascinating inversion of hospitality.
It really is. But what if a family just can't find the right person? What if their only astrologically compatible friend is, I don't know, miserable?
Yeah. Well, the tradition has a built-in failsafe, a loophole.
The DIY option.
The DIY option.
Right.
A member of the family, usually the head of the household, will actually leave the house just before midnight.
Okay.
They wait outside until after the clock strikes 12, and then they walk back in. They become their own first footer.
But doesn't that feel like cheating? Where does the external luck come from?
Well, they bring it with them.
Oh.
This is the key part. When they come back in, they're supposed to be carrying a spring branch. In Vietnamese, it's helok.
Look, I've heard that. It means bud, right? Like on a tree.
Yes, but it's a pun, a double meaning. Luck means bud, but it also means prosperity or good fortune.
I see.
So by bringing a budding branch from outside into the home, you're literally carrying fresh life and prosperity in with you. It comes from nature itself.
It's interesting, though, the newer articles suggest the intensity of this is softening a bit.
It is, yeah. It seems to be shifting from this really rigid superstition to more of a New Year delight.
Less about predicting the future and more about starting the year with a joyful connection.
Exactly. People are less terrified of a bad guest, which is probably a good thing for everyone's anxiety.
For sure. But I want to go back to that loophole for a second. The person going out and coming back in with the branch.
The DIY look.
There's a really powerful psychological message in that, isn't there?
I think so. It completely reframes the idea of agency.
We spend so much of our lives waiting,
Yeah.
waiting for good things to come to us, waiting for the right person to walk through the door.
Right.
But this tradition has an answer for that. It says if luck isn't knocking.
You put on your coat, you go outside.
And you find it and bring it home yourself.
Precisely.
Yeah.
You don't just wait for a good year. You go out and claim it.